things up and you won't notice because, you know, we have this rapport. But there's definitely some sort of filler in here. Oh, there's more here. All right, you see how it's melted? This is my friend. I sound lonely. This is my only friend from school. I did her makeup for her baby shower. Doesn't she look good? My necklace. This is what? September 3rd. Beginning of the vlog. I don't know if I'm gonna go anywhere else.
You don't know. It's still early in the month.
Yeah, I don't go nowhere. It's a life. If you know, you know. Hey, it is the next day. It's Sunday after my friend's baby shower. And I'm actually going out. Shocking, right? I don't really go anywhere. I'm actually meeting up with my really good friend. Funny story, right? All of my really good friends, I legit tried not to be like friends with them. So we're actually going to this club in Philly. If you've ever lived in Philly, it's called River Deck. It's an outdoor outside club, and I look cute. Y'all would not guess how long it took me to get dressed and curl my wig. Now I just did I took big sections, but it took me like an hour and 10 minutes. That is like a record for me. So my new go-to makeup is the makeup that you guys saw yesterday. That's it for me. I gotta show you guys my outfit. The top I'm wearing is from Snood. Shorts I got from Macy's. I'm wearing my Louis belt. Got my little Coach bag that you guys seen me get last year for my birthday. Got on my Sperry's. Funny story about my Sperry's. I know you guys remember when I told you, that Sperry's re-released the Seacoast Gold. Do I want to put this behind my ear? Maybe. They re-released the Seacoast Gold. And I was like, oh, I don't want to pay full price for it. Let me just wait, like a dummy, right? I should have got them because the ones that I have on legit are falling apart. When I say falling apart, I mean there's a hole at the side, but you're still gonna wear it because I just don't care that much. I don't know how else to put it. But I'm gonna come back to you guys when I meet up with my friend. So I'm with my friend.
What up?
Oh, he got a sneaker channel. You guys gotta check him out. I mentioned him before.
GT Kicks on YouTube.
Yes. Make sure you guys support.
Yep.
And I told you guys I would show you guys my outfit. Have a hole in my sneakers. I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be me if I didn't have a hole in my shoes. And I still wear these shoes because I lapsed or something. Let me wear I lapsed because they re-released them and I didn't want to pay full price. And now I can't find it. So now I have to wear the holy shoes. That's what it is. But anyway.
That is a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's always a vibe. The lighting. Oh, there we go. I will come back. Maybe. Don't hold me to it because I'm not the best person when I'm out. When I'm out, I'm in the moment. I don't take no pictures. I don't take no videos. Terrible vlogger. All right.
Mine is ridiculous.
Of course. Mine stink. Okay. So it's now Wednesday, September 7th. And I got to run some errands. I got to go to UPS because I've been buying stuff on Amazon. All right. Let's get into the fit, right? So I got on my Dolce, however you say it. Those Gabbana sunglasses that you guys saw me get last year in one of my vlogs. I have on my Freedom Couture wig because all my other it actually kind of goes really cute with the outfit. I didn't even style it or flat iron it. But some of my other more ready to wear wigs that don't require any styling are, I just washed them. I just washed 3 wigs. They're drying in my laundry room as we speak. And I'm like, yo, I look a mess. I washed my hair last night. And obviously I let it air dry overnight. And I woke up this morning and I've just been cleaning all morning long because I've been in a funk. I've actually been in a funk for quite a few months. And it's hindered me from being myself, for lack of a better word. I'm leaving the bank now. I took my sunglasses off. I don't know why I took them off, but maybe I just don't look as crazy as I thought I was looking. So I'll keep it on for a little while. I feel like I look a little cute. My face is a mess. That's going to be the next thing I'm going to be working on. Is trying to figure out how to get rid of my textured skin without having to do microneedling. It was pretty expensive. It definitely did work, but I told myself I'm only gonna do like one of those treatments a year, and well, the year ain't up yet, so I gotta figure out another way to get rid of my textured skin, caused by me, of course, because you guys know I pick. Speaking of which, I cut my nails and I hate them. I love having long, almost ratchet nails. It is what it is. And I cut them because I'm like, all right, you know, it's easier for me to braid my hair. Like, my hair is getting, and I feel again like I'm all over the place. My hair is getting really long, and it's getting harder and harder. And the fact that my hair, it already falls out in clumps. I'm gonna try to insert like pictures up here. I took a few pictures. Whatever I put up here, multiply that by 3, because that's how many clumps of my hair came out. It was like 3 big balls of hair, and my hair sheds like that all the time, every time I wash it. So not only am I dealing with like postpartum shedding, but then I'm also dealing with the regular shedding that I had before I had my child. So back to the rosemary oil, because it's all over the place. I made my own rosemary oil because rosemary has a lot of benefits. Now, I was a little bit hesitant with that. I've seen a lot of good things about rosemary and also about clove, but because I had a really bad experience with Natural Hair Horror Story. If I'm sure I still have the video up. I'll link it down below if it's still on my channel, where I talked about how I lost my hair and had to do a big chop from severe heat damage. So since then, my hair has always fallen out the way it's fallen out. Now, postpartum obviously just amplified that, but the amount of shedding that I receive right now, it seems like it's about the same. When you look at my hair, you won't be able to tell that I lose that much hair, but like, my hair never used to shed like that. Like, I would maybe get like 1/5 of that shedding, if that, 20% of that total shedding that I showed you guys on the screen. So I made rosemary oil. The base for the rosemary oil is coconut oil. You cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you strain it, and then you use it on your scalp. It says there's no real benefits for you using it on the actual strands of your hair, and really my issue is my scalp, because my hair doesn't break. This hair is on my head, this freshly grown hair. I've never put heat on it, you know, any chemicals. It's raw virgin hair, and so I don't have an issue with like breakage, but my hair just comes straight out from the root.
Terrible angle. So I'm in the Spanish store. They have plantains, love them. And then I'm gonna get green fig. For a second there I was like, well, they don't have any, but they keep them in a different place than what they keep like their other I'm gonna say banana products. But yeah, so I'll pick up this bunch. It has like a lot, because I don't really put a lot of stuff in my soup. So I'm trying to figure out, do I need anything else? Oh, okra here is $2.30. So I'm gonna pick up okra. So what I normally will do is like, I'll make okra, I'll stew it up with garlic and tomatoes with some fry bake. If you know about bake, you know. So I'll pick some up, because as we just seen, that is lash. That is lash. It is lash. It is lash. So I'll pick up like 2 packs. I don't want the ones that are like too big, because I feel like they'll be like oral and like hard. So I'll pick up this pack. See this other pack over here. I'll pick up these 2 packs. So you see when you come in here, you get what you're not supposed to get. Yeah. So I have plantain. I already have tomatoes at home, so I have plantain, okra, green fig. Yeah. I'm tempted, and I gotta make bread tonight. I'm tempted to make, I'm probably gonna need some dough for some fried bake while I'm at it, because my pan's already gonna be in flour. I'm excited. Oh, I wish you guys could taste this. It's amazing. Hey vlog. Hey vlog. It is Sunday, September 11th. I'm actually about to film a couple different videos. So I did something real basic. I don't know how I feel about this lip. In this lighting, it looks crazy. This is my Freedom Couture wig, and I had it colored, did a bleach bath a while ago, and then I put a red over it, and I wasn't really feeling the red. And then earlier in this vlog, you guys saw me in my car, and I slapped it on, and I was like, yo, this, since I washed out some of the color using Dawn and baking soda, I haven't actually worn it, but like, it's giving, especially with fall. Y'all not be forgetting the seasons. With fall coming up, this is about to give. So let's just get this little tour of this vlog space, all right? Now don't judge me. This is what you guys don't see behind the camera. So if you guys recall, let me get some good lighting. If you guys recall, right, I unboxed a Chanel Les Beiges. By the time this video's up, you guys would have already seen about it. And I was like, I don't want to spend $130. So I returned it like a dummy, knowing I had an event to go to. So I went out and bought the Chanel. This is a different one. This is the Chanel. I made a video about this too. Sorry, I can't get this angle. I really need a gimbal. I should probably... No. That's probably something I'm going to be looking for next for this, is maybe like a stand or something to hold it a little bit easier. I'm trying to line up the light. Work with me here. But I picked up the tint, and it has Les Beiges tint. Oh no, come on, focus. And it has better coverage. But after trying out the Water Fresh tint, I can't go back. Let me sit down in this lighting. I really can't go back. Like, it looks not necessarily like so much more natural, but even when I put on like the rest of my makeup, like it doesn't look cakey. And I don't think I realized how cakey my makeup looked before. So this is, I don't know if you guys can even see it. Let me turn the camera this way. This is my monitor. This is the hair VP wig that they sent me for free. I'm going to end up cutting this. It will not hold a curl. Even in its natural state, it has a nice wave pattern to it. And it just, I don't know. It just doesn't, it doesn't give. Like, it gets, you guys saw in the video, it gets frizzy. The other thing is, I wasn't going to film, I really got to get used to this. I wasn't going to film a separate update video for this, but maybe I shouldn't, because if you watch my videos then you would know. And I don't want to like drag on a video just to pretty much say I really don't see any difference in my hair. My hand is getting tired. I don't know how vlog is. Maybe this is because my camera's too big. But I don't know. Like, I don't see anything bad, but it didn't stop the shedding. My hair still sheds excessively. Maybe I'm not doing it right. I think I just rub it in my hand and rub it in like the front of my hair. Maybe I'm not, I gotta rub it into the, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again and try rubbing it in like the entire scalp of my hair, because maybe I'm not doing enough. Also, I mentioned earlier in the video, so I picked up some maca, I would say maca root. Yeah, Trinidadian maca root. To help kind of balance my hormones. I have no idea what's been going on with my face. My face has been breaking out like crazy, and obviously wouldn't be me if I didn't pick. The other thing is I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna have to put this camera up here. Yeah, I'll be back. So I'm gonna put the camera up back on my stand, my monopod. But before I do, I gotta show you guys something, because I really need to clean my vlog room. I'm gonna turn the camera. Alright, so obviously we see the mess that's my vanity, and I've realized as a content creator this is something that's very common, but I need to clean it. It's just getting around to it. I did actually vacuum, because my vlog room's on the same floor as my bedroom, so into my vacuum I just vacuumed the entire floor. So for that reason, and for general purposes, the floor is clean. However, the red chair, normally what I do, this is not good, right? I'll tilt the chair up so you guys don't see on camera what it looks like. There are several wigs on here, several outfits that I put on while vlogging. Like, there's hair and it's a mess. I just gotta clean it. Take the stuff out this box so I can go over what's in this box with you guys. Ooh, this is not, I don't want to say trying to give you guys variety and like a different angle, but like, you know, I get tired of looking at the same thing all the time, so I can only imagine how it is for you guys. Speaking of which, thank you so much for always supporting me. I really appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. All right, let's see if we can get into, oh, that's more like it. Lower my chair. So, window unit. Anywho, I picked up this blush stick from ColourPop. The reason I'm going into all this, I actually already opened the box. I'm gonna do a separate video for the Les Beiges Water Fresh Skin Tint. Y'all know ColourPop has a special place in my heart, especially when it comes to foundation. And they have a, what is it called? Perfect Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. And it's cheaper. I don't want to spend $130 on Chanel. I will if I have no choice. And when I say I have no choice, obviously you have a choice, but it is really good. Like, I do makeup. I've been dabbling in makeup for a really long time. I don't think I've ever had something on my face where I feel like I have nothing on my face and still have it look good and look like skin. So it is Tuesday, September 13th. Hopefully you guys can see me. It's a little dark in my garage. So progress. So I do have on this belt here. It's not, let me step over. It's not a waist trainer. It's a sweat belt. So it's neoprene on the inside. And so I put it on. But this is where we're at. I felt like I was a little stagnant. And not necessarily like my growth, but I felt as though week over week I was looking the same. So I changed up a few things in my routine. It is now Wednesday, September 14th. It is 9:37 p.m. I have been doing a terrible job of trying to film in the daytime. I actually went out today, so I got on my Skims dress. I had on a strapless bra with it, but I'm like, you know what? Rather than coming on here in just like a regular Skims top, let me, you know, put back on the dress since that was what I was wearing. Even though, come to think about it, I'm probably gonna take it off because I'm about to film a video about makeup, and well, yeah, I just don't want to get it dirty. So I'm wearing my Juicy Hair Fair hair wig. I'm so sorry if you guys missed out. I really wish they'd come back. But so I did my makeup. It is the lightest I think I've ever really done my makeup on my channel, and I was inspired by what I'm about to make a video about, which is like skin tint. So this is not a skin tint. If you guys know, then you know. My ColourPop foundation is my absolute favorite foundation, and it's the most affordable, and the reason it's my favorite is because it's the one that matches me the best, and it happens to be the cheapest. So I'm doing my nails, right? It is now Thursday, September 22nd, so I think I might go with that. But I'm gonna be using like a pink because I don't have a white. So we here.
Yes.
It is September. I was gonna look at my watch, like the watch work, the watch don't work. We already know the watch is just here for style. And I have, oh hey, yeah.
Yes, we both blogging.
Yep. So I'm about to do her makeup finally. This has been in the works since forever.
Years.
So all right, we're gonna get into doing everything. Where is that?
Y'all know I'm a little bit nervous because I'm using my makeup done often.
It gotta happen. It gotta happen. It gotta happen.
All right, so this is the test.
I look like I should be the talk show host. Like I be sitting and like, just because of the hair.
The hair. No, yeah, the hair gives for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just a test. Oh, we can test the audio too while we're here. Kill two birds with one stone. So please talk or speak with the audio that you like, the same volume that you're going to speak with throughout the whole podcast. Talk
It depends.
And can you also pass me that?
Yes, it depends on what we're talking about. Cause my volume might go up, it might come down. You know, depending on how hot this shit is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that should do.
It might be the blueberries. All right. So I just decided on a whim. This is Marcia's wig. I started to curl this, and then this is the Candela Beauty hair. And it's good. I've noticed, I don't got the wig on because I was testing this one out. I've noticed that, I don't know. It's just different from my Juicy Hair Fair hair. But I say all that to say because I had to take it off because I am about to just give this like a little trim, like a tweak. Like I just adjusted the elastic band and I love where it's sitting. I ain't got no wig on because I gotta try the wig on when I'm done. Oops. So I'm gonna give her a little trim. I feel like it's needed. I like the way it falls. because of the color, it looks more empty at the bottom than it has to be. And keep in mind, this wig is 150% density. So they definitely, oh, don't headbutt me, girl. They definitely did that with the density because it's a very well made wig. So what I was saying is that I love the way that it looks right here, but because obviously I overprocess every hair that I color because that's just my MO. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. It looks a little thinner to the ends, and the curl is kind of like, it's not as tight as it is at the top as it is at the bottom. So I just want to take off like a little bit. Like I love the way it looks and it falls. So I'm probably gonna just like take off like this much because I also don't want to cut off all the color. But as we're in this vlog, which just came in the mail, so you guys recall, I think I mentioned this to you maybe earlier in this vlog at this point. The Ordinary, I tried out some of their products and I loved it. They're affordable and their stuff works. And I was actually watching someone's video, not sure how true this is, but they're like, you know, the Ordinary is just that company just wants to give you good skincare at an affordable price. They don't feel as though everything should have to be expensive in order for it to work. So I picked up a few things. I'm not going to do this in a dedicated like video because that's just not where we're at any longer. I paid a total, I want to say it was like $30, no, it was like $50. So I picked up, and I was kind of like hesitant because you guys know I did the Verse mask and it burned me. And not a fan of that. So they actually have, and this is amazing, they have a 1-year return policy. 1 year. And their requirement for the 1 year is that at least half of the product still has to be there in order for them to return it. And I can appreciate that for multiple reasons. One is because I guess they believe in their product and they want to give you time to like to test it out. But sometimes you try out different products and you don't know right away if it's going to work for your skin. I think a year is a bit much. I'd probably say maybe like 3 months is sufficient. But needless to say, it's a great policy. But I picked up the glycolic acid. And I'm really nervous about it because you guys know the Verse mask had like acids that were like plant-based or something to that effect. I could have gotten that wrong. And they weren't that good. And then I also picked up the cold press rose hip seed oil. I did some basic research and these products are supposed to help you with like your skin. My skin has a lot of texture, hyperpigmentation, obviously from me. And then the last thing that I picked up, I feel like this was something that I was watching for a while, and it is the Buffet. So these 3 products are supposed to really help with like texture of your skin overall. But let's get back to the wig. Since I came in, I was like, I might as well unbox it for you guys. So we are going to, excuse me, we're going to take off some of this. I want to start in the back first. I'm probably just going to like cut straight. Yeah, we're just going to cut straight. I feel like that's the length that it needs to be at. I found that here lately, I'm really into like the long bob length. I don't know what it is. It just does something for me. You see how I got like sidetracked cleaning my vlog room with a wig? I mean, I've been putting this off for a really long time. But I'm gonna clean this room today though. Oh yeah, that is it. Yeah. See what I mean when I tell you I cut it? It's not bad, like crooked wise. So it looks a little blunt now. I don't want to take off too much more. Because it may fall different once I co-wash it, because then the curls will really kind of just like pop. All right. Oh, but this is looking good off, y'all. When I tell y'all, Sure Indian hair is it. They're it. All right. I'm gonna go co-wash this and I'll come back and actually clean the room up. So I know I said I was going to clean my vlog room. I decided I'm just gonna curl Marcia's wig. So I curled the red one a few days ago, and I don't have to say like I need to make space for my wigs, but I want to get her wigs back to her. It's been a few months. She doesn't wear wigs that often, so it's not like a big deal for her. But for me, you know, hair is how I de-stress. Now, today is my birthday. My birthdays are bittersweet. One, obviously, when you get old, you just don't care about birthdays any longer. But I lost someone a few years ago, and it's difficult. They always like to celebrate birthdays, holidays, just, you know, always like being around people. And I was quite the opposite, and having a birthday is just a reminder of that. So how I typically de-stress is cleaning, which I'm probably not going to do today, and always messing with hair. So I'm just gonna do that again. I was supposed to come on here with a wig on, but I was in wigs, so putting them on my head, taking them off, just, you know. So I'm gonna curl Marcia's wig and try to figure out how to de-stress, because tomorrow's back to work. Fun times. So I'm still wigless, sorry. It's my birthday, I get a pass. So I'm here curling Marcia's wig, right? And I hate to do this, but I always compare it to my Juicy Hair Affair wig, right? And y'all know, ain't no shame in my game. When I curl hair, turned off, does that all the time. I curl it on hot. So this is my T3. I do 4 out of the 5. I have no idea what that translates to temperature wise, but I don't know if you guys can see this on the curling iron. I'm trying not to touch it because I'm not trying to get burned. But there, I'm like, maybe, because you know I have AliExpress type hair and we know what it is. So I'm like, maybe when I was curling one of those, you know, it got on there and it melted. So I wiped it off with my towel, the little towel that I keep in here to put like my curl irons and stuff on, and I recurled it. And every time I curl it, there's melted hair on here. I don't know if you guys recall like the whole debacle that I went through. I know Cadella Beauty does not sell hair any longer, and I always preface comments that I make about hair companies that I think it's their vendor. I think they probably get a vendor, trust a vendor, and then into the process, because the vendor's like, okay, well, I've earned your trust now I can change things up and you won't notice because, you know, we have this rapport. But there's definitely some sort of filler in here. Oh, there's more here. All right, you see how it's melted? Oh, come on, focus. Yeah, real hair doesn't do that. And like I said, I like to do all my hair on high heat. And if I have it, I'll insert it in this video. But this hair just behaves very differently from my Juicy Hair Affair hair. And when I mean and say very differently, I mean like very differently. Like that wig could sit in this room style. This room could get to 100 degrees and it doesn't get frizzy like this. I don't know if you can see how frizzy it is. It just, I don't know, it behaves very differently. I like to say I miss Juicy Hair Affair. You know, still in the process of trying to find the hair company that is as good as them, with no luck. We're gonna use this as our before picture or video. Sorry, I'm on here like this, just woke up. I didn't take anything yesterday, but I feel like, and I like my phone camera, but I feel like it kind of smooths out my flaws, and I don't like that. Like, I like to look like me, and yeah. So this is where we're at. I feel as though like this here was hurting and this was hurting, and I was scared of the glycolic acid because I'm like, hey, you know, it's gonna dry my face out or it might burn me. I've done a little bit of reading, and it says that when you're using like acid-based products, don't quote me, I'm not an expert, that you should really be using them at night. And me, typically, I'm always like, hey, you know, I don't need a night routine, a day routine. I do everything the same. So I'm realizing that I can't do that, that I do have to have a separate day and night routine. So the acid-based products that I have, which are, so this I got last year, which is lactic acid. I just started back to use it. I started back using it because I'm like, hey, let me look. I got a drawer full of skincare. So I'm like, let me go in there. So I'm using that at night with the glycolic acid. All the rest of the items, I'm going to look it up really quickly just to make sure. Y'all see that reflection? Anywho, I'm going to look it up just to be sure that I shouldn't be using them in the day. But everything else I'm going to use in the day. I've been using the black seed oil on my face. But because I'm trying to do different things, I'm going to leave the black seed oil alone because I do have the rose hip seed oil. And moisture wise, it's giving me the moisture that I need. So I just don't need to have two oils in. And then I had to sit here and think to myself, like, hey, as much as my skin is acting up and I just bought all these products, like, I just remember back in the day when I was using products, it was just like I did too much. And putting like 6-7 creams on my face at the same time probably contributes to the fact that my face was breaking out profusely. I think that's the right word, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm gonna stick to like just doing 3 things at a time outside of the acid, which I'll do at night. So at night, I guess my new temporary, I don't know, routine, we're gonna try this out for like a month. I'll do a separate update video. It's going to be toning with the glycolic acid and then putting the drops of the lactic acid, niacinamide, the buffet, and the rose hip seed oil. So that's going to be my new night routine. And then in the day, it's just going to be the niacinamide, the buffet, and the rose hip seed oil. And we'll see how that works. I do still love my Tasha Overnight Indigo Repair. But like I said, I feel like there is just... 5 things on my face at night is sufficient. I don't need to add a 6th, especially like a cream when I have an oil. Like, I'm just afraid it's gonna break me out. So that's where we're at with that. Like I said, I'll come back in a month, do a separate update video, let you guys know, hey, you know, to change the texture of my skin, you know, how to do my breakouts. But I kind of feel like already, like it just dried this out. Like, you know, like when you pick something and it still feels like it's sore or active for a couple days. It was like that yesterday, and I woke up, not even woke up, like maybe like about an hour or 2, because I woke up in the middle of the night, because why not, right? It just didn't feel like that any longer. Y'all could have told me I had something on my lip. I ain't got no idea what that is. And it's still there? Anywho, let me go get myself together for work. Fun time. They're gonna call me a terrible vlogger. It is Sunday, September 25th. And I'm in Walmart. I gotta get waters, but I gotta get some work done on my car, so I can't get as many waters as I want to because it's just too heavy. But yeah, and I gotta go to work. Fun time. You know what sucks? After you're off for a while and it feels great and then you're light and then you go back to work and it's anyway. Hopefully they got water. I get my water from Walmart. And did I tell y'all they raised the price? It's like $1. It's like 8-something cents. I know everything's going up, but damn. I'm gonna get 20. I really should only be getting 10, but I'm gonna get 20. So hey vlog, it is technically, what's technically the date? Oh, it's technically Monday, the 26th of September. And you guys heard me mention earlier in the vlog that your girl's gonna be switching it up. Hopefully you guys can see me. I am trying to step up my content because again, you gotta dress for the job you want, and I want this job because it will give me so much freedom. So I'm in my garage, as you guys will already know because if you watch my content, this is my garage, and yeah, I am in here taking pictures, or attempting to take pictures, I should say. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna film any more in this vlog. If you guys have stayed tuned, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, help your goal grow. But that wraps up this month's vlog, and hopefully I come back to you guys doing weekly vlog because I'm kind of into that. But yeah, that wraps this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.